Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against Toronto. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, number 77. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Missed with a changeup. So we're off and running in Game 3. Next offering is in for a strike. Right into the plate. Swing and a miss. And got 1-2. And there's one down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So digging in, Miguel Vargas. Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. Vargas goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is downstairs. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention. to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Shohei Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball one.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
You're good.
I feel like I've heard that one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the World Series.
Right through there for a strike.
And Mookie takes. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Switch through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Siggy. Clayton Kershaw getting the start.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now the shortstop, number 67. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen.
Right through there for a strike.
The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball changeup curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach. He threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. Should have this one. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Base is empty. And strike two. Up and in. The count 1-2. In the air, center field. Out and under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter. He swings and fouls one off. John. Down left field line, took the extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second. And in scoring position with two away. Now it's the right fielder. High in the air, out to right. Under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We played it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Once he digs in. And here it comes. Strike one. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run, but it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Second inning here, no score. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Here's the swing and a miss.
Top of the ball, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jason Hayward stands in now, looks at that one inside. Smith off of first with two away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Got it. Fair play. One left for LA. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now at the plate, number 17. Kershaw, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favored. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And here's the rookie center fielder. Touches second and for third. He's in there.
You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings and misses. Strike one. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. It's hit. Save. And they take a 2-1 lead.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two on a huge shot. A really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Well, one thing you expect from your man on the hot corner is a strong arm. On display right there as he makes the diving stop, throws from the knees to start a double play. Wow.
Next, the switch hitting first baseman. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. On the ground to third. What a play. Inning over.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
On to the third inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Brandon Lewis. That one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1-2. Out there to center. Under it. He makes the grab and is one down. Back to the top of the lineup, James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now 1-1. Went down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in Game 3. And now the count is even.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball still 1-2 count. And the slider just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Rips that one center field. Oh, makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is number 67. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Tried to backdoor with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
She swings and fouls well.
Clearly, she was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand. certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Gets her to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied her up on the hands. If I'm out there on the ball, I'm going right back in there.
Betts whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Left field, way back there. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
In the air, left field, down the line. Muncy, long run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Kershaw fires. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the right fielder. Swinging a ball hammered left field. Reaching for it and breaks it in. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now the right-hander back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
This one smacked out to left center.
Yeah, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right back there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Max Muncy. Fastball for a strike. 4-1. Muncy, a former All-Star, 33 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Late on that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. World Series Game 3. And now number 17. Kershaw back to work. Fouled off left side.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Inside, almost got it. And now the lefty bounce it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, he can't squeeze it. He thought he'd have a throw, and they don't get the out. And now the center fielder singled and scored his first time. Pitch out, but no action.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, 2 ball. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher. He drove in 2 with a single his first time out. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And it's second. And that Kershaw deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and it throws off line. Safe at third. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle, Vargas whips it to first on the run. Third out, that ends the frame. And we're back. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The throw to first, and they get the out on Smith. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That first offering is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Off balance throw in time. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. And that one sliced foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is one. There's a strike. Bounce to third. Muncy in plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Not even close there. And the count 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had her 1-2, and he ends up hitting her with a pitch. Runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter. He's already homered in this game. Hit in the air, right field. Hayward coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter. 1 for 2. Step off. Oh, she jumped early. Tag, and she's out at first. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Brandon Lewis. That one's in there. It's all wrong.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. Just missed. The Dodgers trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Still a few innings left, so expected to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate.
Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One now. Way out front for strike 2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Yoshinobu Yamamoto takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 5 in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. J.P. Fire Ice looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, the left-hander, also throwing. Brings it in, and there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kick steals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one almost got him. Center field, and a touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Throws high and over miss.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Yamamoto picks over, and he dives back in safely. Tapped softly on the ground. Roberts crosses the first. Here's the center fielder. Fly ball crosses right field. Bader going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, one hit, a double, no error. And one man left. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. The warning track and hauls it in.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time out, they'll find a hole.
Betts batting with one down, takes a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything, and they just don't have it. Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Line drive, short hop to third. Fires to first. The Dodgers are set down in order. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 14. Yamamoto back to work. Yamamoto, 25 years old, and he was born in Japan. The wind of the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Bounced out to short. Zips it across, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Out, makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. And here's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the out.
Not really cleanly, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. And fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the late stages of game 3. Yamamoto throws over, and she's back safely.
I love this part of the game. Does she really want to try and steal second against this catcher? We know she's fast, but it's pretty risky.
2 on, 2 outs. Runner goes again. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
season, I'd say we see more teams playing for trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put her in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Barnes throws to first. That's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. Number 26 taking over on the mound. And the 1-0.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings and misses. Got him out front for strike 3. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And the count even 1-1. Down the line. And that will drop foul. 1 down, base is empty. The punch out there. That's the second out. Here's Jason Hayward. That one ripped. Ranging into the alley. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, number 5. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hayward puts it away, and there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. And sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Number 11 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Left field, base hit. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop the first with a single after putting on the brakes. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman. In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez makes a nice running catch. Tries to get back and see. And now the center fielder, 1 for 3. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. Hard-grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. The throw to third, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the... We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher.
imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good eye in that spot. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And that's the strikeout to do. Strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, this guy tough right here. The closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to check up on the box, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Next pitch misses inside. And it's 1-1. And a foul ball. This could end it. Popped up. And it falls. Throws to second. Tied. And that's the ball game.
This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2 games to none in the series. You go down 3-0. Players start back in their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out, focused on the task at hand, got the job done. A win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.